Hello, buddy. Omni here. We finally have our second trailer for Shazam, and as excited as I am for this movie, I was a little tired of seeing the same trailer, at least kind of cut and re-edited over and over again, pretty much before every movie that I've seen in the past couple of months. And I've been wondering, we're getting down to the wire for this film to come out, and we had not got another trailer. I was starting to wonder if we were going to, but finally, we have another one. If you haven't checked out my reactions before for the previous trailer, go check that out if you like. Like I said, I am looking forward to this film. DC's been kind of turning it around with some of their more lesser known characters, and I'm excited to see how this pans out. And but not necessarily lesser known, because obviously everybody knows Wonder Woman and Aquaman, but they hadn't had their fair chance on film. And this is another character that really hasn't got very many chances at all. And I'm really excited. It seems like a really fresh superhero take. And without talking much longer, let's just go ahead and check out the new trailer and see what we have to work with. And go.
Daily bats. I choose you as champion. Say my name so my powers will become yours.
I love this, man.
Wait, for real?
Okay.
I know we've seen this part. Oh, okay. New stuff. Here we go. Oh, dude. Yes. That looks awesome. I love that.
That's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
This is proof of
Oh, really?
super strength. Electricity manipulation.
Whoa, I like that speed effect. Holy crap.
Beer, please.
I love this. And this is a good song choice for this.
His name is Captain Sparkle Fingers.
No, it's not. That's not my name.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh, hello. Oh, snap. You know, I thought he was just magic. I mean, oh, hello.
You're the hero.
Ah, the other orphans.
I'm Batman. How old are you?
Basically 15.
Dude.
Dude, did you see that?
Yeah, you electrocuted a bus and almost killed these people.
And then I caught it.
Dude, that
A
is...
single bound.
I love this. I love the approach this is taking. It's just such a refreshing angle for a superhero film after all the ones that we've got here in the last couple of years. Holy crap. I don't know. A superhero that is having fun with their powers, who is excited, who honestly has a reckless knowledge of how to use them, as we see with the bus. Him being the cause of it wrecking in the first place is great. He's not perfect. He's definitely trying to get the feel for the powers. I love this kind of documentary style they have with him testing out his abilities, because he doesn't really know what all he can do. That angle on this is really enjoyable, and also shakes up the style of the film a lot, from the cinematic scenes that are clearly, you know, not being filmed from a handheld, but to the ones that are part of the little documentation series that they're doing. There's a lot of establishing shots, so we're really getting a good feel of the city that we're in, and the scope here as well. That's another thing with some of the other films, especially with the Batman films. I know we got a lot of establishing shots in the Nolan films that kind of bring us into Gotham. Aside from that, it was just like scene. You never really get a full grasp of the city that they're protecting. Even with Man of Steel, you kind of had the same feel. You don't really ever feel the scope of Metropolis, especially by the end of it when it's all destroyed. So I kind of like that about this too. I can't remember which city Shazam is in charge of, because in DC they all have their own independent like locations. Like you've got Star City for Oliver Queen, you've got Central City for Barry Allen, The Flash, Gotham, Metropolis, all of those. Everybody's got their own little location. I can't remember where necessarily Shazam patrols. Um, Dr. Savannah seems to be like a much more of a threat than I kind of thought he would be initially. I think definitely more than he is in the comics, at least as part of this part of the storyline. So them leaning into that and making him feel like a threat from this trailer. I don't know how much into the lore that we're going, because we know we have a Black Adam casting of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and they said that he is not in this film. They have the casting. I wonder if he will be the tease at the end. That would be nice. That would be fun to see, because I know he's supposedly, I don't know, since they've reworked all their films and their roadmap for what's coming out in the future. I'm not sure if that Black Adam solo movie is still in the works or not, but they have The Rock cast and locked in for that position. So, and he looks the part. He looks like Black Adam, and I want to see that. And I'm really surprised that they're not going that route with this one, because Green Lantern kind of made that mistake by going straight to Parallax for some reason. I mean, that's not the only thing wrong with that movie by any stretch of the imagination, but that was a weird choice, because you could have had a much more tighter and intimate story with the fall of Sinestro, or the that seedy nature of him coming out, and he, by the end of the film, he's the villain, and then blah blah blah. But no, you held him off until the end credits, post credits scene is when you reveal him forging the first Yellow Lantern ring, and it's just like, well, we're not seeing the core story that could have happened here, because there's not going to be a sequel after that. Oh my gosh. But I have a lot of faith in this. There's a lot of charm and character to this trailer, to the handling they have and the way that they're presenting the world and the powers, and from the eyes of a child who now has the powers to not only be an adult, but be an adult and a superhero, but while they are still mentally a child. There's so many like dynamics and commentaries that can go into that, and I can't wait to see how they handle it. This is a real experiment for DC here, to see if they can pull out the stops with a character the general public knows even less about than Aquaman. And this will be the test of how they're going to be going moving forward, I think. Aquaman really sold a lot of this to me. I know it had a lot of technical faults as far as being a great film, but I loved that movie so much. It has so many flaws, but it was one of the most fun movie experiences I've had in a long time. The visuals were stunning and amazing. Jason Momoa was great. Wonder Woman, even before that, was doing a lot of things too that was really good until that third act. I really loved that movie and the way they delved into her character more so than trying to focus on building a world. It's when they're doing that I think DC's really getting in the right track. It's really when they're trying to hammer fist this connected universe that they really start to slip up. So I think telling these individual, more intimate, unconnected storylines is where they're actually starting to shine through. And maybe once they, like they should have in the first place, focused on individual films for individual superheroes before laying the groundwork for what could have been a good Justice League movie. Now, I did enjoy Justice League, but it definitely has its faults. It's really just dumb fun by the last half of the movie, and then you can go back and laugh at all the really weird choices. It's entertaining, but it was not by any stretch of the imagination. Yet again, same choice of words, good. That's it. That's all I've got to say. I'm really looking forward to this. It won't be long before it's out, and I will have a review for that when it comes out. Look forward to that. And aside from that, that's all I have for this. Hopefully we'll have something else to talk about here soon. There's a couple of rants that I might want to go on that have come up here recently regarding some things that have come out, namely Pokemon, a couple other things that I might want to just kind of get off my chest and share with you guys. But aside from that, that's it for this. I want to know what you all think about this. What do you think about this shift in the direction that DC has been doing? What do you think about some of their current projects that they're working on? Some of the changes that they've made? some of the changes that they were kind of forced to make, with some people not coming back. But let me know what you all think in the comments below, and I will catch you guys next time. Later. That